Well, good morning to you and happy Tuesday. We're looking at the possibility of, that freeze continuing on as we go through the morning hours till about 9. We'll also see it again for Wednesday. That being said, we're going to take a peek at what's happening. All that turquoise out there, yeah, that's your freeze warning in play. Underneath that is, though, a frost advisory. That's going to go until 9 o'clock. So temperatures could get down to at least into the 20s. And in fact, they'll get down as far as like maybe the 30s for some of the warmest of the coolest conditions, if that makes any sense to you. Hey, take a look at what I've got going on for you. The current temperatures, as I showed you before. I've got to do this because this is the what it feels like or what it's like out there right now. 30s, low to middle 30s, some upper 30s mixed in there. Feels like you're in the 20s though. So again, for the kids going to school, you're really going to need to bundle them up. You're looking at 33 degrees as you go into Eau Claire for this early morning. Partly cloudy skies and some clearing for some as you get into the afternoon. So you'll be in and out of the clouds at 51 degrees, similar to what you had yesterday. La Crosse, though, we're looking at 36 degrees for the 7 a.m. hour. Chilly start to cooler start to freezing, of course, and you're going to be getting into 55 once you get into the afternoon. That being said, this fog is going to last and linger all the way as we go right into the 10 o'clock hour. We're also going to be seeing the wind start to pick up a little bit of gust out there. You'll see that going up to 15, possibly 18 to 20 miles per hour in some cases. And then once we get into the late afternoon, it'll begin to back down around 5 o'clock going into the 6 o'clock hour. That being said, you can see some of those winds continue to fall a little bit shy and then kind of break down. That being said, take a look at what's coming on the west coast there. That's a big area of rainfall that's going to be making its move. You can see the punch right there. It's almost like a Foreman punch heading for the dome right there. You're going to see that going up to portions of Alaska as well as portions of Canada. But will that continue to get pulled down a little bit as some of this continues to get pulled apart and brings it down a little bit closer areas down to St. Louis? And we'll keep an eye out to see if that's going to bring us some rainfall as we get deeper into the weekend. That being said, for now, we have a little bit of that over Lake Michigan. We'll keep an eye on that, maybe 1/100 of an inch or so. Most of it is falling over water. That being said, the cool air still holds on, but the mild air is coming in for tomorrow. That sinks in, and then eventually we'll get into that mild holding on. But look at that colder air popping back into the picture. That's going to start to make its way over, and that's falling behind that little swing of colder air I told you about coming off the Pacific. That being said, that's going to linger up there for a while, and then we'll pick up temperatures like this. 30s holding on as we go right into the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock hour. Temperatures still in the 30s by 8:30 going into the 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock hour. Then we start to see some 30s and some 40s moving into the picture. That being said, rainfall is trying to get down over to Ladysmith, but it falls just east of it and not so much until it kind of tracks over to portions of Wausau, trying to get a little bit closer like it did yesterday. That being said, it's all said and done. We'll get out of that and we'll hold on to conditions to be a little bit more on the pleasant side. You can see the radar for us is pretty dry until you get up to the north and to our east. Here's the rainfall check for going into Friday and Saturday. The possibility of that into the weekend is still not dragging down on us yet, but you see more of that rainfall coming up from the south. As we finish out, high temperatures are going to be looking pretty cool today, but they'll warm up gradually as we finish the next couple of days. Back to you.